In this video, I will show you why your endurance rides aren't working, but I'll show you how to spot the mistakes and how to fix them in just a couple of sessions so you can start building fitness rather than breaking down. Because when we get zone 2 right, we turn every ride into a fat-burning, mitochondria-building machine. Ready? Let's go. What is zone 2? I get asked that so many times and you're probably thinking it. Well, it's more than just a number on your computer screen, and it's more than just a parking bay in your local supermarket, you idiots. Come on, you've got to understand it is the intensity whereby you are mainly burning fat for fuel. You're building mitochondria. That means you're doubling, tripling the numbers, and you're building that aerobic engine. Well, what's the mitochondria, coach? Why is it important? It is ficking life. It is receiving the oxygen that you're working hard to pump around your system to move you forward. It is producing the energy. And yes, as you get older, you're losing strength, you're losing your VO2, you're losing your bloody hair, but you're growing mitochondria. If you create the correct temperature, the correct environment, the correct intensity, and you do it properly, you're building a reservoir of fitness. You're investing in your pension of fitness. Christ, you're going to be cycling till you're 100 if you get this right. So zone 2 is that easy pace. It's a chatty pace where you can hold conversations. Maybe you're in a group ride or just talk to yourself, telling people about how much shit your partner buys online. And even if someone stole her credit card, you wouldn't report it because it would be impossible for someone to spend as much as them. So if you're huffing and puffing and grunting and groaning and chasing your mate's Strava pace, you're already out of zone 2 and it's game over. You're not burning fat, you're going to be storing it up. Yeah, crazy! That's why people get it all wrong. I'm going to stop for a second because this is really important. Studies have shown that zone 2 riding will boost mitochondrial density. That means growth. It will boost fat oxidation. That means using fat for fuel. But it will also enhance your metabolic agility. All that means is your ability to move between fat and carbohydrate for fuel easier. You see, the thing is, if you ignore zone 2, your fitness plateaus. That's it. Sure, you might be making gains right now, pushing the limits, but you're going to plateau. You're denying your body the opportunity to grow. Let's start looking at the mistakes, okay, and picking up the signals. So, let me ask you a question first of all. Have you ever gone for a ride? You've started off beautiful, nice in control, really enjoying it, and then something happens. Like David Banner, something made you upset. Maybe it's another rider. Maybe it's a headwind. Maybe it's a hill, and you start to fall back on all those excuses. I can't do zone 2. I need to be pushing a little bit harder because I don't have enough time. I'm a little bit older. I'm a little bit fatter. It doesn't matter. You're destroying the ride if your heart rate starts to drift into outer space and you finish out of breath. Oh yeah, your ego feels great, but you haven't invested anything in your fitness over the longer period of time. So what does zone 2 look like? Well, 1, noisy breathing. 2, heart rate drift. Yeah, your heart rate's gone into orbit. It's far too high for that comfortable ride. 3, you're going too fast too soon. You're focusing on speed rather than time in the saddle. And that is a mistake early on in your fitness journey. And number 4, you feel wrecked after a ride, especially 2 to 3 hours after you finish. You're exhausted, you're falling asleep in the chair. You've got no energy to do all those chores that were left for you before you went out for the ride. So if you're guilty of any one of those 4, then you're not building fitness, you're building frustration. Look, zone 3 is important and there is a time for it, but at the moment you're building that reservoir of fitness. And if you're bouncing in and out of zone 2 and zone 3, you're not going anywhere. You're going to hit a plateau sooner than you think. So are you in zone 2? Quick checklist. Your breathing is under control. Your heart rate is under control. And then when you finish, could you ride further? Ask yourself that, because that's a key indicator that you've done a good zone 2 ride. So if you're chasing average speed or you're chasing KOMs, you've already lost the battle with fitness. You're focusing on the daily battle and you've no idea about how to win the long-term war with fitness. Okay, let's bulletproof your Zone 2 rides. I'll give you my framework, my bulletproof 4x4 system for your training rides. Super simple, but first, let me go down this. What goes up must come down. Wow, that was cool. Okay, the 4x4 system. So, point number one, focus on time, not distance. I want you to try and give me 3 rides per week, 4 would be great. Point two, each ride should have a minimum time of 60 minutes. 90 would be wonderful, okay? Point three, you're gonna stay in what we call VT1 pace. Go over that and you're in trouble. What does that mean? Look, ventilatory threshold point one, that is your chatty pace. As soon as you go over that, and you're taking big gulps of air to talk, you're producing more carbon dioxide. It's game over. You're already in zone 3. And point 4, you've got to learn RPE. You want to be riding at a 4 to a 5 out of 10. Don't give me that bullshit that you don't know what it means. Learn it. Go and research the Borg scale. See where RPE came from. Learning is important. This is your fitness pension you're investing in. Now, as you develop, a really good advanced tip is to learn about your heart rate. Yes, once you've got RPE, really focus on your heart rate, more so than any power meter. Look at your zone 2 range and test yourself every single ride. Track one number. How long did you stay inside zone 2? Longer equals adaptation. So one of the bonuses of checking your heart rate, keeping it inside that zone 2, is you will see an increase in your lactic threshold. Now, you may not notice this via numbers, but you will feel it in the rides. You see, one of the beautiful things about the mitochondrial is it uses lactate as a fuel, and it will use it much better, what we call clearance of lactate. That means your lactate levels will go back down very quickly, hence the term learn to ride slow so you can ride fast. But what you will see is in a matter of weeks, you'll be able to ride further with less fatigue. And when you do slip out of zone 2, boom, you'll clear that lactic quicker. Now, you will also start to notice that your heart rate will come down and you'll be going faster. Some bulletproof riders will comment about 15 beats lower for the same power or the same speed after 4 weeks of training. So, get used to being able to going a little bit faster, even though time always remains your golden rule. You just get faster anyway, but you've got to be patient. That's why people get it wrong. Zone 2, it's not sexy, is it? But neither's bonking on a cafe ride. I can't believe I'm nearly 55 and I can say bonking on a video and get away with it. Look, if you've been smashing your legs and getting nowhere, you've got to start riding smarter. Stop wasting your time. Hey, look at Jeff. He's 66 years old. He was a bit hesitant about joining Bulletproof. But look at his comment. A great investment in his health, because now he's in the 1% club. Do you want the full plan? Structure, recovery, and nutrition? Well, hit that first link and you'll get access to my free presentation. Or do you think you're ready to join the other Bulletproof riders who are getting results? Then you hit that second link. I will see you inside the community where I will give you 7 free days to check it out. There's a video popping up whereby you can dive a little bit deeper into why you might be getting zone 2 wrong. Hey, look, as always, keep spinning, keep smiling. I'll see you in the next video. Oh, and check out subscribing. I'm here multiple times every single week. So I've got another little hill to go down to finish off. Look, take care. I'll see you all soon.